Hi! I see you're about to become smarter. This video will help you to improve your English language skills. So let's begin.
Notable. Notable. Notable means worthy of attention or notice. For example, the gardens are notable for their collection of magnolias and camellias. The gardens are notable for their collection of magnolias and camellias. Synonyms: noteworthy, remarkable, outstanding. Notorious. Notorious. Notorious means famous or well known. For example, Los Angeles is notorious for its smog. Los Angeles is notorious for its smog. Synonyms: infamous, of ill repute, with a bad name. Occasional. Occasional. Occasional means occurring or done infrequently and irregularly. For example, the occasional car went by but no taxis. The occasional car went by but no taxis. Synonyms: infrequent, intermittent, irregular. Operational. Operational. Operational means in or ready for use. For example, the new laboratory is fully operational. The new laboratory is fully operational. Synonyms: up and running, running, working. Optical. Optical. Optical means relating to sight. For example, optical illusions. Optical illusions. Synonyms: optical, seeing, optic. Oral. Oral. Oral means verbal. For example, they had reached an oral agreement. They had reached an oral agreement. Synonyms: spoken, verbal, unwritten. Organizational. Organizational. Organizational means relating to organization or way it is set up. For example, organizational heads. Organizational heads. Overwhelming. Overwhelming. Overwhelming means very great in amount. For example, the overwhelming majority of the comments were positive. The overwhelming majority of the comments were positive. Synonyms: very large, profuse, enormous. Parental. Parental. Parental means relating to person's parent or parents. For example, parental responsibility. Parental responsibility. Parliamentary. Parliamentary. Parliamentary means relating to, enacted by, or suitable for Parliament. For example, parliamentary legislation. Parliamentary legislation. Synonyms: legislative, lawmaking, lawgiving. Partial. Partial. Partial means incomplete. For example, a question to which we have only partial answers. A question to which we have only partial answers. Synonyms: incomplete, limited, qualified. Passive. Passive. Passive means accepting what happens without active response. For example, the women were portrayed as passive victims. The women were portrayed as passive victims. Synonyms: submissive, acquiescent, unresisting. Peculiar. Peculiar. Peculiar means strange. For example, his accent was a peculiar mixture of Cockney and Irish. His accent was a peculiar mixture of Cockney and Irish. Synonyms: strange, unusual, odd. Persistent. Persistent. Persistent means continuing firmly or obstinately in opinion or course of action in spite of difficulty or opposition. For example, he has been a persistent critic of the project. He has been a persistent critic of the project. Synonyms: tenacious, persevering, determined. Philosophical. Philosophical. Philosophical means relating or devoted to study of fundamental nature of knowledge and existence. For example, philosophical discussions about free will. Philosophical discussions about free will. Synonyms: theoretical, analytical, rational. Post-war. Post-war. Post-war means occurring or existing after war. For example, post-war Britain. Post-war Britain. Preliminary. Preliminary. Preliminary means preceding something. For example, the discussions were seen as preliminary to the policy paper. The discussions were seen as preliminary to the policy paper. Synonyms: preparatory, introductory, initial. Premiere. Premiere. Premiere means leading. For example, Germany's premier rock band. Germany's premier rock band. Synonyms: leading, foremost, chief. Presidential. Presidential. Presidential means relating to president or presidency. For example, the French presidential election. The French presidential election. Prestigious. Prestigious. Prestigious means inspiring respect and admiration. For example, a prestigious academic post. A prestigious academic post. Synonyms: reputable, distinguished, respected.
Great! Watch again, practice the sound, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button.